Welcome to Quantum X Trades. Today we're going to look at BTC analysis. So we'll start with the daily time frame. We marked, let me turn on my volume profile. The red box we see up there, or rectangle, is a node on a daily time frame, which we will use in the future, as well as the rectangle that you see up there is a node where we might face resistance, which is the 24K area. All right, so if you've been watching my previous videos, we are in the C wave. We are yet to determine where the C wave ends, right? So we're currently, we made our A wave, our B wave, we're currently in wave C. All right, so before I move to the lower time frames, I would like to share some liquidity levels. So let's see, we have some liquidity right above where we got rejected, right? Around the 23,300 area. We also have some liquidity around 25,000, yeah, 25,000, let's see, 25,100 to 200, somewhere there. Then down here we have some liquidity at 20,400. So for those that use liquidity to trade, you can watch out for those levels. All right. Then we can also look at the 200 EMA, right? We can, let me quickly adjust that, remove these, and we change that to blue. We make it thicker. So this is our 200 EMA. We're currently trading above it. So as we all know, if we're trading above the 200 EMA, that's quite bullish. But we shouldn't just say we're bullish. We might tank anytime soon, right? So we just have to use current price action to, guide us. But we're currently bullish since we're above it. We found support. So that's another thing to look out for. But we're yet to have a retest of the 200 EMA. All right, let's remove it. So let's go down to the lower time frames to see what is happening. So I'll start with where we were. When I made the last video, we were somewhere around here. We were right about here. So I said we are finding support above this node, and we made that move. For those that joined my Telegram, I posted a trade. So I actually took this trade around 22,800 area where I bought, and then I closed around 23,300. I think, right at the top. So I took this particular trade from here to there. Okay, so since then we have had the following. So we got rejected, right? So we formed a node above there. We got rejected, tested the lower node, right? We tested the high, right? So we're kind of trading between these two bounds. So we found support there. We tried to test up a bump, but we didn't quite get there. We found support at this node. I think I had this node in my previous video. This is where we bounced from. We tested the node above, right? So we've just been bouncing between these, and I said you're safe to buy the lows. So if you're buying these tests of this particular node, either here or here, your trades surely went your way, right? So if it bounced here, you buy. So from 20,600, it went to 22,900. That's a good trade. All these bounces went in your direction. All right, so we found support here, we found support there. So I'm interested in what to expect from here. So let me quickly just remove my indicator so that we have a cleaner chart. All right, so personally, what I'm expecting, what I would like to see is from this top that we had, right? From that top, we had the following. So we have 3 waves. I'm taking this to be X. I'll mark it differently. Let's say white, which will be a good contrast. think. Okay, let me keep it as, okay, orange, but let's just make it thicker. So that will be my X. From here, I'm expecting, so we have already 3 waves. I'm expecting this to be, to end in another 3 waves. And I'll mark it as yellow to show that it's related to the first. So I'm taking this as 3 waves to the downside, this price action to be X. I'm expecting price to correct lower. If we can have this structure, I will be very happy. Why? Because it completes the WXY structure, and then I'll be able to buy. So when price reaches these levels, I'll be looking for a buy to the upside. Yeah, to the upside. This would be good, a good buy area for me. But if we use maybe another price action, which is, this is kind of forming a double bottom, right? So we can attempt to buy, for example, we see a bounce like this, right? So you can attempt to buy this current price action. Let me drop to maybe 5 minutes so that it's visible. So you can attempt to buy this, but if you buy such price action, if you buy this, make sure that your stop is right about there. It's tight. Make sure that your stops are tight, and if you buy this, you target the previous support, which would turn into resistance. So if you buy here, what would be your exit? Your exit will be 23,145, right? The previous support, which would turn into resistance. Or you would target the breakout. So this price action has been quite choppy. Even the wave X in itself, to break it down has been very, very difficult. So I was assuming this is 1, 2, let's say 3. We have this as our X, then we have 1, 2, 3 again. Then we have a connector again, then we end into something like an ending diagonal right here, right? So this has been some sort of complex structure. So A, then you have, actually this can be some sort of expanding flat, let's say connecting these 2 areas right here and here. This can be some sort of, the first leg is A, this whole structure in between as B, and then an ending diagonal there to be your C. So A, B, C, which completes X. Then from here, I'm expecting, so we have 1, 2, 3 waves. Yeah, so we have, we have 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, and 3 here. We might have X right there, and we might push down to this. But okay, let me just repeat that. So I'm taking this to be 1, yeah, so 2, 3, expecting some pullback right here. I don't know how far it will go. And from there, I'm expecting price to come around this area here to 22,089, or tap into this, find support at this node, then we push up from there. So it doesn't mean price has to do what I'm drawing right now, but these are just the structures that will give me a better edge in the market, give me a better buy zone. So this is the first scenario. The other scenario that I'm looking at is we may push up from where we are. And how? So if you see this is the last point that we have, you have a move. So maybe it is better I just remove all of them. Good, like that. Let's remove that. So we have this other structure. So from here we have 1, 2, 3. Then we have an expanding flat structure. So from here to there, this is one structure. Then from, sorry, up to here. Then from here we have some, let's see, what looks like a 5-wave move to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, and then what do we see from the bounce? We see that from the bounce, it has taken out the previous, this was resistance right here. It has taken out this high here. So from here, I would expect 3-wave move correction and price to continue to the upside. So in as much as I'm expecting price to make to touch these areas, I will still be looking at current price action, because this also makes sense, because we have 1, 2, 3, and this structure here, this structure goes up, comes down, goes that. It's a clear expanding flat correction, meaning this can be the first leg of this is the first part of this downward move. We have in between an expanding flat and a 5-wave. So this completes the 3, 3, 5 structure. And from here, it takes out that top. So if I could get a 3-wave pullback, then I would be expecting price to start now recovering from here. So just watch out. I might give you a bias. So this analysis might give you a bias to say, oh, we're going to drop, right? And let's say your initial plan was to long right here, and you watch this video and you go like, okay, I'm expecting price to drop. You might end up missing the trade, right? So the best thing that you can do is, well, you can say that we have this double bottom, which is a sign of reversal. So we've been dropping, we bounce from here. This might be the beginning of the move to the upside. So what you can do is buy. If you buy, identify where your stop is, and it's good. The earlier you buy, the better your stop, or the better your stop will be. If you buy higher, you have to. So let's just let me just give you a quick example. So if you buy right here, at least your stop would be around this level, right? Around this level. If you buy higher, where are you going to put your stop? So your stop will be wider, which is not good. So the earlier you buy, so we see a bounce here, we see a bounce here, you quickly buy and put your stop right below there and simply wait to see what price is going to do. So again, I'm thinking we might start pushing up from here because of this leg breaking that top. So breaking that top, a 3-wave pullback, we might continue to the upside. So as I navigate the markets, I'll simply be looking for 2 scenarios. Either this turns into support, which I will attempt to buy as well. I will attempt to buy, but I will make sure that my stops are tight. If I see that price is starting to get rejected, let me bring back my SVP. So the bullish signal for this move is if we can even regain 22,800, that would be very bullish, because we would start trading above the value area low of yesterday. So if we can push up, not from there. So our price action is here. So if we can push up and find support above this value area low of yesterday, this will be quite bullish. All right, so watch out for that. 22,800, we have to regain this value area low. If we can regain it, that would be very bullish. So you can buy this and anticipate, a continuation to the upside. If you see price start weakening or showing, signs of weakness, you can, if you get stopped out, that wouldn't be a problem. You can still be attempting to buy where price bounces off from. Or if you want to give it more time, let price guide you. If it gets rejected, we're definitely going to go into these levels. If we don't get rejected massively, then we're going to be finding support on nodes such as, so if you see where price has bounced off from, let me just show you. If I zoom in, let me zoom in so that you see what I'm talking about. So this was this is the value, the blue, this is the value area low of yesterday. And this node that formed outside the value area is very important. So I forgot to mark it, and I'm going to add it and extend it. Actually, let me delete this and use this as a new reference point. So I'm going to extend it right. So this value, this node that formed outside the value area is very important, and as you can see, this is where we're bouncing from. So it's very possible that this could be the beginning of another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me do that. So this could be the beginning of the move to the upside, right? So you can just don't be surprised if you start seeing some, you know, some bulls stepping in from here. Because from here, this completes the structure. So if what I'm saying makes sense, like this is 1, 2, 3, and this in between is a clear expanding flat. This is why I like this structure better, because this is the first leg. This is a clear expanding flat, and then we have 5 waves to the downside. Okay, and this kind of marks this kind of completes the structure itself. So we have this 1, 2, 3 big structure. We have our X, and we have another 1, 2, 3 structure, right? So this kind of completes our way. So this Y that I'm expecting down here might actually be here. So 3, 3, 3. This is a WXY structure, and from here we should see price going up. So I hope this makes sense. So I think I'm going to be looking for some buy opportunities right around this area. I'll keep my stops tight. If I see that we start getting rejected massively or we lose some important areas, then I'll just stay away and look for some more buy opportunities down here. But where price is looks good. Just from this analysis that we've done, that we have 3 waves here, and we have a connector which is X right about here. So this is also some let's say 1, 2, 3, right? It's zigzaggy and choppy and everything, but let's just assume it's one structure. So we have 3 here, this structure, and we have 3 waves to the downside. And when I say 3 waves, maybe that could be confusing. What I mean is we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Don't these are internal waves that I'm labeling. So in this 3 wave structure, you have 1, 2, 3. Then in this you have 1, 2, 3. Then in this you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I change the color to maybe blue? Yeah. So these are just internal structures. So overall, this is 3, 3, 3, which looks like a complete structure. So expect some push to the upside. I think that's a conclusion we can all agree upon. Expect some move to the upside. Yeah. If you're buying, keep your stops tight. If we lose momentum, don't worry. If you get stopped out, don't worry. You still have this target. So these are your buy targets. If we lose that those value areas up there, I'll still be looking for buy. So I'm still looking for buy opportunities, not yet short. So I'm still expecting price to push higher to 23,800 to this. So if we can tap into from these levels, if we can tap into that area, that's when I'll think I'll be expecting some selling pressure to increase. For now, I'm still looking for buy opportunities. Yeah, so I'm finding it difficult to upload these videos frequently, but I'll try and join my Telegram. So I might say if anything changes here, I might quickly post something in Telegram just to, in case you're trading using what I'm suggesting or advising here, or using my videos to do TA and to trade, it's better you join Telegram so that I can post any changes that I see, right? All right, so thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, trade carefully, and make sure that you manage your portfolio by seriously looking into risk management. Don't forget to put a stop. So happy trading. See you in my next video. Bye bye.